Good morning, everyone. How are you? My name is Pablo Melo, and today I'm going to talk about a very delicate theme which I like a lot, which is the importance of politics in a teenager's life. When I was around 5 years old, I didn't know much about the idea of what politics were and how politics moved around our country. I didn't understand why there were so many rules and why we had to obey those rules. Because if we didn't follow those rules, something horrible would happen. I couldn't get in my mind why people would say, this is a free country, and some people wouldn't even care to follow those laws. To be honest with you, I'm not legal yet. I cannot vote, but this topic worries me a lot. Nowadays, we live in a society which is based on technology, and a lot of our kids don't know what real life is because they are stuck with the video games, with technology, and they are showing them a fake world, a easy world when it is actually not. As young people, we have the world in our hands, and I believe that if we do not start implementing politics in our children's lives, our country in a not very far future will be horrible. Here in a presentation I made, I found a question that I like a lot, which is, have teenagers switched off from the world of politics because they have no need to know about it? I think as parents, you reproduce your children and you make your children to join the army. In some countries, they are forced to join the army to make decisions about their educations and their friends. So why are we not mature enough to make decisions about the country that we live in when our parents, when we are young, they choose for us? I believe it is not only a problem in Mexico, but it is around the whole world. As I was looking for information about this theme, I found an article that had this phrase that I liked a lot, which is, the teenage generation in this country are our leaders of tomorrow. Their political attitudes are shaped by unique experiences and diverse backgrounds. So they must learn more about politics and get involved so they can change their energies towards effecting a positive change. There are many benefits of getting your children into politics, which are, they will like to serve in their community services in different types like well-being, instruction, and charity work. This level of the association will go by as they grow and become more acknowledged in a long time of involvement. They will refine their understanding of how the engagement in our nation works, especially when they can vote, sign petitions, and run the office by themselves, without the help of an older person. We need teachers who can encourage teenagers to become great leaders in school, communities, etc. We need teachers who can teach us how to become a great leader, because if you can't be a leader and want to be into politics, believe me, it won't go as planned. Okay, here I found another question that is, are we not mature enough? It would seem then that not all teenagers want to vote. But why would they want to vote? And what should the government do? If the government does decide that it's going to give us the vote and participation in political groups, then it will need to make an effort, taking the campaign to schools and colleges, selling us the benefits and helping us to understand why are we given the opportunity to do. We could even vote through our schools. Perhaps voting in elections is too big of a deal to be trusted to 16-year-olds. But we should be able to voice our views and vote on the issues that affect us. Because I think not all 16 years old are mature enough, but a lot of teenagers are mature enough and want to make decisions for this country. So I think we should teach the teenagers to make votes, to sign petitions, so they can change their style of thinking and be more into political groups and be more mature at the form of taking choices by themselves. I think that our children's voices do matter. So we need to step up and teach our children by making them great leaders. I think it would be a great idea that we implement a topic in our schools that will help our children on how to become great leaders and not depending on technology. Because technology, what it's doing instead of helping our children, is affecting them by the video games they are playing. They're showing them an easy world, a fake world with no problems, when it is tougher than that. We need young people who like politics and would like to become leaders to be more active at participating in different types of societies. As Leonie Martin said, participating in democratic societies has always been important for young people. They have different policy priorities than other age groups. Their engagement also promises a sustainable future for democracy with an aging society. In Europe, it has even become more crucial for young people to participate in democratic societies. They already, in Europe, in some parts of Europe, they are already implementing political groups. Young people into political groups. So why don't we start doing those things right here where we live in Mexico? Because if we try to give young people opportunities to participate in those groups, maybe in the future we will stop being that corrupt country that we are today. It would seem that not all teenagers want to vote, but why would we want to do something that since the beginning they told we weren't ready for? If we were given the vote since the beginning, maybe we would see these things in a more serious and a more formal way. Pros and cons of youth into politics. Pros: thinking out of the box, creating new, endless possibilities, pushing themselves and others to do more, have determination, if casted properly, can give good results. Cons: youth are impatient and always want to be on the bottom. Less experience, where it is a bad idea to give the whole control on them, but prepare them, ask them, engagement. I highly agree that we give the youth opportunities to participate in politics. It is required also, they need to be given opportunity to come in front, though in a guided way. So in conclusion, I think we should give teenagers a chance to get into political groups in democratic societies. Also, teenagers that really want to get into politics. We need to get them so we can have fresh ideas of how to move around our country and apport new ideas on this and that. Thank you very much for hearing my TED Talk.